Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's English class for the first intermediate grade. Our textbook is Super Goal number 1. Today we will have unit number 7. Where do you live? We will study conversation and about you question. This lesson will be presented by me, teacher Mazen Al-Harbi, and the sign language by Mr. Fawaz Al-Agil. So welcome everyone. In this lesson, we hope that at the end of it, you will learn or you will be able to ask for direction and also to give direction, and also number 3, to describe your neighborhood. So let's start. Last lesson, we have seen this map, we have practiced on this map, and we help someone to get from here and to go to different places. We have listened to four directions for the gentleman who was standing here. We have wrote, for example, learn how to describe or give the direction of the English school. We said is to go straight. We said to go straight from here and to turn left at the corner. The English school will be at the opposite or across from the supermarket. And we also learn how to go to the cafe. We said from here you can go straight and you will see the cafe is next to the bookstore. Next to the bookstore. Not only this, but we also gave direction to the subway stop, and we said that you can from here go straight and turn right at the corner and move a block, and you'll see after this block you will see the subway stop. And finally, for the last listening we have listened to, which is the convenience store. And we said if you want to reach the convenience store, you can go straight from here, turn right at the corner, you will see the convenience store next to the bank. So for last time, we have learned how to give direction for different places. We have also learned the pronunciation of some words. And we said that in English word has, in some English word has different syllable. For example, we have a word, words for example that has syllable at the beginning, okay, and we have words that has syllable at the middle of the word, and also we have words has syllables at the third part or at the end of the word, okay. So let's talk about the first syllable. A quick reminder. We said that word that has the first syllable that we need to stress, we need to emphasize on the beginning of this, this word. For example, airport. The first one is airport. And the second one is restaurant. Restaurant. So these two words that has the first syllable. And the second syllable words, which are apartment. Apartment. And also we have museum. Museum. As I remind you last time, here you can see the S, but we pronounce it as Z. Museum. And the last word here we have that has a third syllable, which is university. University. Here the bolded letters should be stressed. And the last one here, conversation. Conversation. Here we can see the S and A, but we pronounce it as Z. So these some of the important words that we have highlighted for the last lesson. Now, for our lesson today, and before we do this, I also remind you that on page 81, we do have an important vocabularies and important expressions that you need to read and you need to review. Because in this unit, we will have a lot of those words and a lot of those expressions that is written here on page 81. So don't forget to check them out. Now, for our lesson today, we have a very interesting conversation between three friends who seem to be lost. So let's listen to this conversation and then we can discuss some of the things that mentioned in this conversation. Before we do this, I would like you to close your book and just listen without reading, without focusing on the information. Just listen, random listening for the first time. So let's begin.
Excuse me. How do I get to Bedford Park?
Take the number 20 bus. There's a bus stop over there. Get off at Dixie's Pharmacy. The park is on the next block. You can't miss it.
Is it far from here?
No, it's about 15 minutes away.
No. Take the F line on the subway, and get off at 52nd Street Station. The park is right across from the station. Trust me. I live in that neighborhood.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Very good. Now we have listened for the first time. Now let's listen for the second time. And as we did the last one, just keep your books closed.
Excuse me. How do I get to Bedford Park?
Take the number 20 bus. There's a bus stop over there. Get off at Dixie's Pharmacy. The park is on the next block. You can't miss it.
Is it far from here?
No, it's about 15 minutes away.
No. Take the F line on the subway, and get off at 52nd Street Station. The park is right across from the station. Trust me. I live in that neighborhood.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Very good. Now, would you please open your books on page 60? Open your books on page 60 as we're going to read and listen again to the conversation. So now, on page 60, you can see this conversation in front of you, and you can see those three friends who are not far away from the bus stop. They are actually next to the bus stop. So, let's listen to the conversation again while we read and have a quick look at this picture, and then we will discuss some of the things that mentioned in this conversation.
Excuse me. How do I get to Bedford Park?
Take the number 20 bus. There's a bus stop over there. Get off at Dixie's Pharmacy. The park is on the next block. You can't miss it.
Is it far from here?
No, it's about 15 minutes away.
No. Take the F line on the subway, and get off at 52nd Street Station. The park is right across from the station. Trust me. I live in that neighborhood.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Very well. So here we have three friends or three men who's asking or giving directions to. Here we have Tom is asking how to get to the Bedford Park. And John helped him. He said, just take the number 20 bus. The bus is over there. And get off at the Dixie Pharmacy. It means stop at the Dixie Pharmacy. The park is on the next block. You remember the last time when we said, when can we use the prepositions of place on? We said that we can use the preposition on for what? Very good. Yes, we can use it for buildings. So here we used it for a building. The park is on the next block. You can't miss it. And also, Tom said, is it far from here? So is it near, very close, or is it far from here? He said it will take 15 minutes away. So it's only 15 minutes trip to the Bedford Park. And the other one, their friend Louise, said, take the F line on the subway. The subway has many lines. So take number F or the letter F, and you say, get off at the 52nd Street Station. The park is right across from the station. We have learned also the preposition of place across from. We said that across from, it means the opposite. It means the opposite or in front of a place. So the park is across from the station. And how would you know this? He said, trust me, because I live in that neighborhood. I, Luis, live in that neighborhood. So have a look at these highlighted words. You can't miss it. And trust me, what do you think they mean? Let's read the sentence again and try to figure what do they mean. So, there is a bus stop over there. Get off the pharmacy. The park is on the next block. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. It means it's very clear. Anyone can see it because it's very clear. It's very obvious. You cannot miss it. And also here, when Luis described or said which subway to take or which subway line to take, he said that you will see also the park right across from the station. Trust me, I live in that neighborhood. Because Luis lives in that neighborhood, he is very sure that the park is right there. So this is why he said, trust me. This is when can we use the word trust me. So here we have the conversation again. Let's highlight those words. You can't miss it. So as we said, real talk, you can't miss it. It means you are very sure to see it. You are 100% sure to see it because it's obvious. And here, trust me, it means believe me. I know what I'm talking about because I live in that neighborhood, as Luis said. So now it is time to answer a couple of questions about this conversation. Here we have 5 questions regarding this conversation. The first one says, where is Tom going? Where is Tom going? And the second one, what is the bus number to Bedford Park? What is the bus number to Bedford Park? And how far away is it? How far away is it? This is a question to know if you want to know about the distance. Is it near? Is it far? Or if it's far, so how far is it? And number 4, what is the subway line to Bedford Park? What is the subway line to Bedford Park? So the subway has many lines, so which one will make me go to the Bedford Park? And number 5, does Luis take the bus or the subway to get to Bedford? Luis, the one who helped Tom in this conversation, do you think he take the bus or the subway to get to Bedford? Let's have a look at this conversation and try to answer it. So we will begin with the first one. Where is Tom going? So here we have, this is the conversation again. Where do you think Tom is going? Very good. Yes, he is going to Bedford Park. He is going to Bedford Park. So now we'll go write it at the book. We will say he is going to Bedford Park. Question number 2. What is the bus number to Bedford Park? What is the the bus number to Bedford Park according to John? So what is it? Very good. It is number 20. Number 20, this is the bus number that will take Tom to Bedford Park. Question number 3. How far away is it? How far is Bedford Park? So let's see what John has to say here. Tom asked him, is it far from here? And he said, very good. John said it is about 15 minutes away. It is 15 minutes away. So here we underline this answer and we write it back again on number 3. It is about 15 minutes away by bus. Not walking, but by bus it is 15 minutes away. Question number 4. What is the subway line to Bedford Park? As Tom said, if he wants to take the subway to Bedford Park, so which line he has to take? Which line he has to take? Let's see here. So Luis came in and he told Tom which subway line he has to take. Do you know which one? Very good. Yes, it is the F line. So he has to take the F line. So here we underline the F line that will make him go to the Bedford Park. So here, right, the F line goes to Bedford Park. Our final question for this conversation is, does Luis take the bus or the subway to get to Bedford Park? Okay, so what do you think Luis do? Does he take the bus to go to the Bedford Park? So we can say here that he said, take the F line on the subway and get off at the 52nd Street station. The park is right across from the station. Trust me, I live in that neighborhood. So, since he know or since he lives in that neighborhood, it means that he also takes the bus. So, Luis also takes the bus, takes the subway to go to the Bedford Park. Why? Because he lives in that neighborhood. He lives in the same neighborhood that this Bedford Park is. Very good. Now we have answered the 5 questions regarding the conversation. Now it is your turn. Just find a partner or a friend or a family member and tell him how to get to your home from the center of town. So from the center of your city or of your town, use the words or the expression that we used in this conversation to tell him how to get from or to your home. For example, we can say, take the King Fahd Street or drive on King Fahd Street, turn right at the Northern Ring Road, and also to make another right or another turn, and you will see my house is on your left. So this is a simple example on how to say or how to get to your home from the center of your town. And also we have another 3 important questions that is about you. It's all of it is about you. The first one is, where do you live? Where do you live? This is the most used question that we have used in this unit. We have learned how can we answer that question. We said that we can use it. We can use the verb live with the preposition in. We said, I live in Jeddah or in Riyadh. Here we use it with cities. And also we can say, we can use live with preposition, another preposition which is on. I live on the 2nd floor. Or you can use it also on the names of street. For example, where do you live? I live on Main Street, on Central Avenue. So these are examples on how to answer the first question. Where do you live? The second one, what is your neighborhood like? What is your neighborhood like? What do you mean by that question? We mean by this question is, what does your neighborhood has? So for example, my neighborhood has parks. My neighborhood has a mall. My neighborhood has many supermarkets. So you can say a lot about this or to answer this question. And specifically on number 3, what places are there in your neighborhood? As we said, you can say we have our neighborhood has a mall, has parks, has, for example, playing area, a playground, and so on. So there is a lot of things you can say to answer this question. So it's very important to try to practice this question, as we will repeat it again for the upcoming lesson. So these are the important questions that you need to practice. And before you go, let's listen one more time to the conversation, as it has a lot of information that can help you to answer the question or the about you question. So let's listen again to this conversation and try to put yourself in the place of Tom, that you want to go to a certain place, how these directions will help you. So let's listen to it one more time.
Excuse me. How do I get to Bedford Park?
Take the number 20 bus. There's a bus stop over there. Get off at Dixie's Pharmacy. The park is on the next block. You can't miss it.
Is it far from here?
No, it's about 15 minutes away.
No. Take the F line on the subway, and get off at 52nd Street Station. The park is right across from the station. Trust me. I live in that neighborhood.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Very well. And something important to remind you with is that when you give direction, when you are very sure of these directions, very confident, try to use expressions like, you can't miss it, or expression like, trust me, just to make the other person have a confidence in the directions you just gave. Until here, thank you very much. I'll see you next class.